Start class 7. Today is our lecture number 16 or pattern number 4. Today we are going to discuss the remaining topics of the chapter number 4. So class, today's topic is 4.1.8, which is slide layout and place holders. So layout refers to the way things are arranged on the slide. A slide layout is a ready-made or pre-designed of slides available in Microsoft PowerPoint. Okay, what is layout? Basically, a layout is refers to the way things are arranged on the slide. A slide layout is ready-made or predefined designs of a slide available in Microsoft PowerPoint. So all slide layout contain boxes with dotted borders or placeholder. These boxes hold title and body tags or object such as smart art, graphics, chart, tables, and pictures. So there are different slides layout available in the PowerPoint. A user can select the appropriate slide layout for the presentation. Okay, so in this topic we have learned what is slideshow, slide layout, and what is placeholder. So what is slide layout? A slide layout is a ready-made or predefined design of a slide available in Microsoft PowerPoint. And the placeholder, all the slide layout contain boxes with dotted borders called placeholders. These boxes all title and body tags or objects such as smart art, graphics, charts, tables, and pictures. These things are called slide layout and placeholder. Now, using slide layout and placeholder. So open a new blank PowerPoint presentation. In the Home tab on the Slides group, click Layout. A menu of layout appears. Here you can see that menu of layouts appears. Then click the desired layout. After clicking the desired layout, in the title placeholder type My House. In the content placeholder, click Insert, click Art button. A clip art pane appears where type home in the search for text box and click go, the matching clip art appear. So here you can see that the size. Sorry, in the picture there are some clip arts of houses. The clip art, click the clip art that you want to insert. After all, the selected clip art appears on the slide. So what you have done, first of all, open this new document, then in the Home tab of the slide group, click Layout. A menu of layout appears. Now there, click the desired layout. Or after clicking that, in the title placeholder, type My House. Then in the content placeholder, click Insert Clip Art button. A clip art pane appears where type Home in the search for the text box. If you want to cite the art of horses. Now then click Go. The matching clip arts appear. Click the clip art that you want to insert, then the selected clip art appears on the slide. So that is the way you can add the placeholder and slide layout. Now in the home tab on the drawing group shape, a menu of shapes appear. Click the shape that you want to insert, then edit the shape, for example, by resizing or moving it as in the area. You can see that in the shape, save it with the name of my house. Now the next topic is adding animations. User can add animations in a presentation using slide transition and custom animation effects. These effects help to animate a slide and its object. Okay, so a user can add animation in a presentation using slide transitions and custom animation effect. These effects help to animate a slide and its object. For example, custom animation. Custom animation is the list of animated effects that a user can apply to different selected objects on the slide during the slideshow. Okay, what is custom animation? Custom animation is the list animated effects that a user can apply to different selected objects on the slide during the slideshow. Now, using custom animation. First of all, open the presentation, My House, then select the image. In the animation tab, click custom animation. Custom animation task can appear here. Click add effect, then interest, then checkerboard. Select the slideshow button to view the full screen animation effect. So that is the way you can see that the slideshow having a animation. Now we can modify the animation effect to your slides. In custom animation pane under modify task, we can modify 3 settings of animation effect. Number 1, start, how to start animation. Number 2, direction of animations, or left to right, top to bottom, or bottom to top, or right to left. Same as speed of animation, means 1 second per slide, or more than 1 second, or less than 1 second. These 3 functions are basically we can modify our custom animation. These are, first of all, start, how to start animation, then direction of animation, and the last one is speed, in which we can change the speed of animation. Now we can also remove animation effect from the slide by clicking remove button. Now if we want to remove the animation effect, then we can remove them by clicking remove button. For the last one, next topic is slide transition. Slide transition. Slide transition is the movement from one slide to another in the slideshow. A user can add sounds, select the speed and style to the transition text. Like open the My presentation, open the presentation My House, add a new slide, and type the number of bedrooms, bathrooms, and facilities they have. Then select the first slide on the animation tab. In the animation, transition to the to this slide group, click a slide transition effect button to apply the slide transition effect. Okay, so that is the way you can use the slide transition. Now, applying sound effects. If you want to add the sound to your transitions, then on the animation tab in the transition to this slide group, click transition sound. You can see on the picture. Then transition sound drop down list appears. Select our transition sound. So that is the way you can add the sound in the animation. Now setting speed of the slide transition. On the animation tab in the transition to this slide group, click transition speed, slow, medium or fast. So then select our transition speed from transition speed drop down list. So that is the way you can add your sound transitions and also the speed in your slide transitions. So the last topic of today's lecture and also the last topic of chapter number 4, which is how run a slideshow. Now you have made your slides according to your desires, like you have added the slides with number of animations, sounds, videos, animation, text. Now you want to run the slide. So how can you run the slide? The presentation of all the slides one after another is known as slideshow. Okay, the presentation of all the slides created in PowerPoint one after another is known as slideshow. In the slideshow presentation is shown in the full screen mode. As you see, the slides are moving on your mobile screen. Basically, this is just a slideshow through which you can the way you see the slides are replacing one after another. Slideshow on a slideshow tab in the start slideshow group, click from beginning. Then slideshow starts from the first slide. That is the way you can run the slideshow. Okay. On the slideshow tab, in the slideshow group, click from beginning, or you can also select from the current slide or custom slideshow. So these are the ways you can run your slideshow. Now class, we are going to discuss about the questions that we have studied in today's lecture. So first of all, some questions we have already marked, but I am again going to tell you. So start from question number 5. What is multimedia? Explain its element. So come to the first page of the chapter, which is page number 116. Here, multimedia is the combination of all or some of media elements. The elements of multimedia include text, graphics, audio, video, and animation. So, this is from here till at the end of this page, above the topic of 4.1. All the headings like graphics, text, sound, and video and animations are included in your answer. Well, the next part is define slide and slideshow. Answer of this question is on page number 118, which I have already marked to you. First of all, you have to write the heading slide. Then from the first line, a single page of presentation from here to till the third line, one after other, presented on the slide. Till here, these two lines or three lines are included in the answer of question number 5, part number 2, heading slide. Now you have to make a heading slideshow. Then start from here the presentation of all slides created from here to till end of this heading. Transition effects are shown. Till here are including in the explanation of the heading of slide show. So these lines are including in your question number 5, part number 2. Now the part number 3 is how can we fill background with different ways. The answer of this question is on page 123. Heading 4.1.7, adding background fill effect. The background of a slide is the area behind the text. From here to till end of this topic, drawing and photograph, etc. are included in the answer of question number 5, part number 3. Now, part number 4 is explain slide layout and its uses in a presentation. Explain slide layout and its uses in a presentation. So the answer of this question is on page number 127. Layout refers to the way things are arranged on a slide. Slide layout is ready-made or predefined design of a slide available in Microsoft. These two lines, then the last two lines, there are different slide layout available in PowerPoint. A user can select the appropriate slide layout of the presentation. And these two lines are including in the answer of your question number 5, part number 5. Now, the next question is, so the part number 4. Now the next part 5 is, what is slide transition? The answer of this question is on page number 131. Slide transition is the movement from one slide to another in the slideshow. A user can add sounds, select the speed and style to the transition effects. These two lines are the answer of your question number 5, part number 5. Now the part number 6 is describe custom animation. So the answer of this question is on page number 130. Here on page number 130, custom animation heading. Custom animation is the list of animated effects that a user can apply to different selected objects on the slide during the slideshow. These two lines are the answer of your question number 5, part number 6. Now the part number 7 is, what is meant by collecting contents? Explain with an example. So the answer is of this question is on page number 123. On page 123, collecting contents for presentation. From beginning, content for presentation can be collected in the form of text. starting from here till end of this topic, video clips of Qaid-e-Azam. All these lines are included in the answer of your question number 5, part number 7. Now the part number 8 is write the steps to fill background with a picture. So the answer of this question is on again page number 126. On page 126, open adding picture as background fill. This full heading is including in your answer from open the PowerPoint till now the picture has been set as a background. On page 126 is the answer of your question number 5, part number 8. Now the part number 9 is write the types of the templates. So the answer of this question is on page number 120. There are 3 types of templates on heading. In the heading 4.1.4, second paragraph, there are 3 types of templates. Star templates. These templates are provided with PowerPoint. My templates, template that a user has created and saved. And the third one is Office online templates, template that a user downloads from the Office website. All these 3 points are including in the answer of the question number 5, part number 9. Now, the last part is what is our slideshow? So the answer of this question is on page number 118. Here from the third line, the presentation of all the slides created in PowerPoint shown one after another is known as slideshow. The slideshow presentation is shown in the full screen mode. In the slideshow, all the graphics, timing, animated effects, and transition effects are shown. Till here, all these 4 lines are including in the answer of your question number 5, part number 10. Now, as I have already marked you for question number 4, but now I repeat the question number 4. So the first part is gradient and texture background fill. And the answer of this question is on page number 123. Here, both these points, gradient fill and the texture fill, are including in the question of question number 4, part number 1. What these heading? Gradient fill, a gradual progression of colors and shades, usually from one color to another color or from one shade to another shade of the same color. And the texture fill, the feel of a surface or a fabric is called texture. There are different types of such as background. So these the first gradient fill and then the background fill. The background color appears of slide. The background of a slide is the area behind the text and graphics. The background colors and appearance of slide can easily be modified. These 2 lines are including in the heading of background fill. This is the answer of your question number 4, part number 1. Now the part number 2 is graphic. and animation, difference between graphics and animation. So the answer of this question is on page number 118. Sorry, 116. From here you can see that the graphics heading and the animation heading, these two headings are including in the answer of your question number 4, part number 2. Now the third one is video clip and animation. Again on the page number 116. Video, the heading video and the animation, these two headings, full including the explanations, are the answer of your question number 4, part number 3. Now the part number 4 is installed and my templates. The answer of this question is on page number 120. Install templates. These templates are provided with the PowerPoint, whereas my templates that a user has created and saved. This is the answer of your question number 4, part number 4. Now the last part is custom animation and slide transition. And the answer of this question is on page number 130 and 131. So first come on page number 130. From here, the custom animation is a list of animated effect that a user can apply to different selected objects on the slide during the slideshow. These two lines are including in the heading of custom animation. Then you have to write the heading slide transition and write slide transition is the movement from one slide to another. In the slideshow, a user can add sounds, select the speed and style to the transition effect. So class, these are the answers of questions that we have studied in this chapter. Now, one thing that you have to remember that, especially in the question number 4, where which is the difference, write a difference between the following, like the animation or video. So first of all, you have to draw a line in the middle of the page and write left side one heading like for example, you have to write the heading custom animation on the left side and then the slide transition on the right side. Then you have to write the lines including in this paragraph one by one. Okay, so that is the way you have to write the questions, especially the question number 4, which is differentiate between them. You must have to write these questions in that way. Okay, so now if you have any kind of question, you can ask.